That move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Cucurella, aim forwards. Hernandez. Upamecano. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Maignan. Lacroix. Upamecano. Maignan. Lacroix. Kalulu. Hernandez. Hernandez. Unai Simon shifted upfield. And it's Porro. He's got away. Hernandez. Hernandez. Upamecano. Kalulu. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Grimaldo. Konate. Hernandez. Lacroix. Played into space. Upamecano. Hernandez. Kalulu. Lacroix. Upamecano. Laporte. Grimaldo. Laporte. Unai Simon. Unai Simon. Forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Iñigo with the short one. Digne crosses. Mosquera gets good distance on it. Unai Simon. Hausen. Cucurella. Hausen. Cucurella. And it's Porro. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Pedro Porro. And they've got a throw. Hernandez. Upamecano. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. disappointed with that.
It's Hernandez.
Kalulu.
Konate. Plenty to aim at here. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Kubasi. Raya. Mosquera.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Kalulu.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Kubasi. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Laporte. Kubasi. Laporte.
Konate has got himself a free kick. Maignan. Gets it away. It's gone for a throw-in.
Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Over to the left. And now the breakaway. Nice physical challenge.
Aymeric Laporte. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Out to the right.
And it's Grimaldo.
Grimaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Pedro Porro.
And here's Llorente.
Pedro Porro.
Upamecano. Out towards the flank. And it's Laporte. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gusto. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Llorente. Lacroix. Hernandez. Hernandez. Upamecano. Thinks one through. He can run onto that. And they've got rid. Upamecano is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It'll be a throw-in.
It's Hernandez.
Upamecano. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. That's a good ball. Mosquera, gently done.
Grimaldo.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, that's clever. That has been knocked clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Konate. Hernandez. Now can he find a chance to shoot? Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. And it's played forward.
Cucurella. Howson. Pedro Porro. And it's Porro.
Pedro Porro going full tilt down the left. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Lacroix. Hernandez. Magnon. Kalulu. Hernandez. Kalulu shifted upfield. Minutes gone. Hernandez. He goes for a shot! Goal! France! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pedro Porro.
Unai Simon. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Kubasi.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Cucurella. Mosquera.
And that has put paid to that. Lacroix. Hernandez. Upamecano. Hernandez. He's on it, can he get away? Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Hernandez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Unai Simon, aim forwards. Upamecano.
Grimaldo. Pedro Porro. proves too strong.
Manuel. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Played into the middle. Here comes the corner. They've played it short. And it's played in here. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Out for a throw. Lovely feet.
It's Hernandez.
Can he finish? Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Laporte. Raya. Mosquera. Laporte. Raya. Raya.
And he goes cross-field. Upamecano makes the interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Harrison done delicately. Nice control. Pedro Porro delivers the ball. Konate. Lacroix forwards and with intent. Can he latch on to this? Digne deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. Howson. Upamecano. Digne. Konate. Digne. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. France with another corner. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson. And it's played forward.
Unai Simon.
Moved on forwards. And that's a throw. Upamecano.
Upamecano. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
France leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pedro Porro.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure.
Hernandez. Konate. Digne providing an outlet on that flank. Digne
Looking to run onto it.
nicely intercepted. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Lacroix. Oh, red, nice interception. Grimaldo. And it's Gusto. Digne. Succumbs to the pressure. Grimaldo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Maignan. Hernandez. Maignan. Lacroix. Upamecano. Lacroix. Upamecano. Samba. Kalulu. Oh, can he get onto this? Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Laporte tries making a foray down the right. Aim forwards. Laporte. Maignan is there and he can get that clear. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Maignan gets rid without sophistication. Howson. And it's Laporte. Hernandez. No, again there's no way through. Hernandez, who does have an assist to his name.
And he's on his way!
Kalulu. Konate picks it up now. Oh, such a clever touch. That's an excellent interception.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Laporte.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Gusto. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maignan. Lacroix. Gusto. He is onto this. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
France presented with a golden opportunity here.
The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pedro Porro. And it's Porro. Upamecano. Samba.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Samba. Lacroix. Kalulu. Konate. Kalulu. Digne. Hernandez. Hernandez. Spread out to the left.
That's good play. A chance to play it in. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Laporte gently done. Kalulu.
That's really well manoeuvred.
And it's Laporte. Hernandez shifted upfield. Laporte. Maignan. Hernandez. Lacroix. Hernandez. Upamecano. Hernandez. Hernandez.
Oh, good spread. There are a few waiting for it.
Mosquera, aim forwards. Konate. And it's Dina. Howson getting this one clear. Hernandez.
Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice.
He's having a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Llorente. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri.
He's away. Plenty to aim at. There's the shot! And he hits the net. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Upamecano carries the ball down the right. Hernandez.
That's tidy.
Raya clears it away. Kubasi.
France suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Raya forwards and with intent. And that's definitely not his best. Pedri. Laporte. Pedri. And here's Llorente. And it's Porro. Llorente. And he shoots!
It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
with the Meccano. Digne. Kalulu. Konate. Kalulu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Chance for a shot!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Spain making consecutive changes here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Howson. Pedri. And it's Lopez. That's very neat. Lopez. Lopez with the cross. It carries far too far and out of play. Mosquera does really well to win the ball there. Fermin. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo!
Now it's Pedri. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Pedri goes short. And that has been cleared. Lacroix. Mosquera.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Dani Olmo. And he thumps it clear.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Dani Olmo. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Now it's Pedri. Pedri. And here's Pedri. And here's Pedri.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kalulu. Konate. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Konate. Can he get onto this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kubasi. Moved on forwards. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, that's neat. Llorente. And here's...
And a chance!
That's another chance! Pedri. And it's played forward. Lacroix wins the duel this time. Howson. And it's Lopez. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch, it
Shapes to shoot!
And that's a real chance missed.
oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Ryan. Dani Olmo looks to get on the end of this. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Now the cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Upamecano. Hernandez. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Samba. Kalulu. Lacroix. Kalulu. Lacroix. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Upamecano. Oh, sweet feet. One good cross, maybe the last chance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Llorente. That's a nicely shaped ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ryan. Laporte. Dani Olmo. Llorente has found the net here, of course.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lacroix. Unai Simon cuts out the pass. Howson. Pedri. Howson. Howson shifted upfield.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a deft little ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Llorente. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Climbs up big!
Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Spain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Kalulu moved on forwards. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
So that's it, it is all over.
France did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.
So it's away we go then.
Kalulu, Lacroix,
Out of play for a throw.
Ronaldo, Laporte, Kubasi. How Kubasi shifted upfield. Hernandez. Upamecano. Kalulu. Digne. Laporte does really well to win the ball there. Grimaldo. Mosquera. Laporte. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Mosquera. Hernandez. Laporte. Moved on forwards. Unai Simon. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Samba. Lacroix. Hernandez. Lacroix gently done. Hernandez. Hernandez proves just a little bit too strong.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Mosquera. Laporte. Raya.
Aim forwards.
And it's played forward. Grimaldo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez tries to dink it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedro Porro. Howson. In it comes. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Tries to get it clear. And it's Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedro Porro, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Konate gets it away. There are a few waiting for it. And the ball is out of play. Samba. Kalulu. Lacroix. Played out to the right. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Raya. Spain just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch, yeah. It's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Grimaldo played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez. That's a good run down the left. Hernandez. Now who's going to be first to this? Raya. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Grimaldo. Kubasi. Looks to the other side. Cucurella. And he's there to clear it. Digne. Lacroix. Cucurella.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Maignan. Konate. France do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Lacroix. Hernandez. Upamecano. Oh, some tackle that. Hernandez. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Raya. Unai Simon. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Kalulu. out to the right. Upamecano hangs one in. Howson. And it's Cucurella. Can he spark a counter here? Gusto played out to the left flank. Hernandez. Unai Simon forwards and with intent.
Unai Simon, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Howson. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hernandez. Samba shifted upfield. Pau Kubasi aimed forwards. Llorente played out towards the right wing. Played back in. Llorente. Howson. Cucurella. Laporte. Kalulu has given away a free kick. That is definitely not his best. Digne getting this one clear. Mosquera knocks it out wide. Kubasi. And it's Laporte. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And a chance! Straight at the keeper.
Marcos Llorente really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hernandez. Digne. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedro Porro. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Kalulu gently done. And it's Digne. Always onto this. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Mosquera. Unai Simon. Cucurella. Gusto. Hernandez.
Can he finish? A real chance. chance and a real let-off.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kubasi. And it's Grimaldo. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Howson. Cucurella. Laporte. Hernandez. Manuel. Manuel. Kalulu. Hernandez. Samba. Lacroix. Upamecano. Hernandez. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Digne goes short. A chance to play it in. Mosquera is there, and he can get that clear. That'll be a throw. It's Hernandez.
Tries a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Laporte. And it's Grimaldo. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Raya. Lacroix. Kalulu. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Digne. Gusto, spread out to the left.
Gusto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's gone direct. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Hernandez. Oh, good spread. Raya with the clearance. Howson. Unai Simon. Manuel. Hernandez. Played out wide. Oh, that's nice. And he's heaved it away. Referee's given a throw. And it's Digne. He's found the way through. He can get that clear. And it's played forward. Kubasi. Raya. Cucurella. Oh, can he get onto this? Grimaldo. Kubasi. Mosquera. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
France really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Llorente. Laporte. Cross goes in there. And it's claimed by the keeper. Upamecano. Manuel. Kalulu. Hernandez. It's a throw-in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's Laporte. Now it's Llorente. And he's managed to get free. Kubasi. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Llorente. Llorente! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. And he's there to get it away. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Samba. Hernandez. And it's Gusto. Over to the left. Digne produces a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Dani Olmo. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
Dani Olmo.
Llorente goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Upamecano, Manuel, Hernandez, Upamecano, Hernandez, Kalulu, and it's Gusto. Out to the left it goes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Mosquera. Raya forwards and with intent. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Raya. Lacroix shifted upfield. Konate. Konate going full steam ahead down the left flank. Serves up across. Howson is there and he can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Real chance! And that has been cleared. Howson. Cucurella. Howson. Upamecano cuts it out. Samba. Kalulu. Konate. Well into the second half and still there's nothing between them. Lacroix. Kalulu. Konate. In acres of space out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Spain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Kalulu. Dani Olmo. Raya. Unai Simon. Pedri. Kalulu aim forwards. Hernandez. And he's found a way past. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pedri, gently done. Upamecano. Lacroix. And he goes cross-field. Konate. Dani Olmo. Laporte. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Kubasi. And it's Olmo. Laporte. Llorente. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Samba.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
Llorente!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Marcos Llorente, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Kalulu. Gusto has been caught there, it's a foul. Gets it away. And it's Hernandez.
Oh, shooting chance!
Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Laporte. Raya. Unai Simon. Howson. Mosquera. Howson. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Laporte. Laporte. Great ball if he can get there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Olmo. Laporte. Played out to the right. Al Kubasi.
Chance for a shot! He has done it! And that could well be the winner!
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Hernandez. What a throw in. Mosquera. He is through here. Upamecano. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And it's Gusto. Now it's Llorente. Dani Olmo. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. Kalulu.
Hernandez. Manuel. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Samba.
Kalulu.
Time and again they are repelled. Well read, nice interception. Manuel. Samba. Manuel. Upamecano. Upamecano tries making a foray down the right. That looks a cracking ball. Upamecano. Nice control.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mignon gets across to intercept that. Hernandez. Hernandez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. Dani Olmo. Big chance! Manuel. Upamecano battling down that right flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Toro. Pedri. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kalulu. Lacroix. Hernandez. Now he's off and running. Hernandez have it back and can go again. Thinks one through. And the keeper takes decisive action. And they've got a throw. Digne. Hernandez, over to the left. He's cut it out.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Into the last 5 minutes. Lacroix. Lacroix played into space. Upamecano looking to get on the end of this.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Unai Simon. Laporte. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Llorente!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Samba. Konate.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Hernandez. Lacroix. Lacroix forwards and with intent. That has been knocked clear. Mosquera attempts a clearance. Digne crosses.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Mosquera. Pedro Porro. And it's Llorente. And that could set him on his way. Could try cutting inside here. That is a brilliant interception. Pedro Porro with the short one. Pedri. And here's Llorente. Laporte. Dani Olmo. Lacroix goes down, but nothing given. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Gusto. Digne. Konate. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's out of reach. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Kalulu. Samba. Konate. Samba. Maignan. Hernandez. Lacroix. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Unai Simon. Mosquera. Konate. Samba. Konate. Kalulu. Hernandez. Lacroix. Played out wide. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that has been clubbed away. Hernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Mosquera. Cucurella. Now it's Llorente. Llorente! Llorente! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lacroix. Maignan. Hernandez. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Aim forwards. And it's Grimaldo. Laporte. Grimaldo. Clipped into space. Cleared away. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. Konate. Kalulu. Lacroix. Konate. Samba. And it's played forward. Hernandez. Now that's well seen too. Laporte. Spain just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch, yeah. It's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Howson. Oh, such a clever touch. Cucurella. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come...
Llorente! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Llorente! Maignan. Konate. That's a good run down the left. Great defending, strong and determined.